Hey, it's Edward Stevens. So I wanted to put this list together for anybody who's in the market to buy a home, or you are a friend or family member of somebody who's in the market to buy a home. If you're a real estate agent who works with a lot of buyers who get financing and they have these common questions or they have these problems, you can remind them. Or if you're a mortgage lender, okay, make sure to go over these things with buyers. So these are 12 things, and they're in no particular order, but they're 12 things that I notice again and again buyers forget to ask when they are getting a mortgage. Before you write an offer, you should be asking these things. Okay. So the first one is, and by the way, quick aside, just because the answer may be yes or no, it doesn't mean the lender is bad. It doesn't mean you shouldn't work with that lender. Just good things for you to know. Just consumer advocate Edward Stevens here telling you about what to ask. So first one, in no particular order, do you offer free float down? That means that if they peg you at a certain interest rate, you go under contract and the lender locks you in at a certain interest rate, if the market dips, are you able to take advantage of that lower interest rate? Like if it takes you 30 days to close and on day 20 the interest rate for the market dips, are you able to take advantage of that, or are you going to have to pay to take advantage of that? So they call that float down, free float down. Ask them about whether they offer free float down. Okay. Question number 2 is, are you going to have to pay some kind of a fee before you buy the home? So some lenders, especially some online lenders, have made it popular now to start charging fees to get you to sign up through their program to lock you in before you ever make an offer. So ask them that. Number 3 question is, how fast can you close on a loan? Number 4, do you work weekends? Number 5, do you work evenings? Equally important. Number 6, what is your personal cell phone number? Number 7, how long have you been a lender? And side question, if they're brand new, doesn't mean you shouldn't work with them, but you might ask as a follow-up question, who else on the team is going to be helping me? Who else is your mentor? Maybe make sure you have a conversation with that person as well. Okay. Number 8, what are my estimated closing costs? Now, some lenders will duck this question until they have an address that they're able to know the taxes and the insurance and whatnot. But you should be asking them anyway, hey, talk to your real estate agent. Have your real estate agent pull up an example home, one that you like, in the area that you like, and the price point that you like, and get your closing cost estimate from your lender. So, hey, if I were to buy a house like this, what are my estimated closing costs going to be? Number 9, what are my estimated my prepaid expenses going to be? And if you ask, what are my closing costs going to be? And you ask, what are my prepaids going to be? The total of those two, when you ask your lender those 2 questions and you get the answer, that's what we real estate agents call closing costs. But what lenders call closing costs are a little bit different. So have your lender explain that to you. So what are your closing costs and what are your prepaids? Number 10, is my file contingent upon anything? For example, is it contingent upon you selling your home? Is it contingent upon you getting certain documentation from work? Is it contingent upon you getting certain legal documents from a previous divorce? Is it contingent upon you paying off a credit card? So you need to know, what is your file contingent or conditioned upon? Okay. Number 11, what are all of the loan programs that I'm eligible for? I want to see every single one that I'm eligible for. That would be number 11. And number 12, if my credit were a little higher, would I be eligible for additional loan programs or a better interest rate or a lower down payment if I were to get my credit up a little bit? So ask those 12 questions. Let me know if I've missed any, if there's some additional ones that you think are a good idea to drop here. It's Edward Stevens with the Stevens Group at Reese Nichols. Have a great day. Look forward to seeing you one day at the closing table.